All right, so today we have something a little unusual. You guys didn't think I'd get back to an Audi, did you? Well, I certainly did. We got an Audi on the channel once again. Unfortunately, though, it's not my Audi. It is my friend's Audi. I doubt you remember the video because not many of you watched it. The 2000 and whatever Toyota Corolla. Yeah, that is this car. That's what he got now. He's got a Audi. This is a 2013 Audi A4. It is the Premium Plus package, and it is a wonderful, wonderful shade of blue. What in the hell do we got going on here? Okay. Alright. Yes, this Audi is a wonderful, wonderful car, actually, because this one has been reliable. Now, it hasn't been driven near as much as mine was. In fact, it's barely been driven at all. And it has been pretty much flawless for my friend, the owner. Anyways, that's not what you're here for. You want to know a little bit about this car since I do Audi reviews in the past. So let's get into it. So, like I said, this is a 2013 Audi A4. It is the Premium Plus package, and it has the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, which means you get an output of 211 horsepower and probably similar numbers of torque. I don't know. It doesn't matter for these cars. And yeah, that's enough to do 0 to 60 in, I believe, the mid 6-second range. What this car is about is basically just being an Audi owner, but you're balling on a budget, I guess. Because these cars are actually pretty cheap. And it's very tempting to buy one because you get a very, very stylish exterior, especially if you get a color like this one too. You get cool features such as the all-wheel drive system. We love the Quattro all-wheel drive system. And, I mean, you get, like, LED running lights, Xeon low beam, high beams. You get LED brake lights, stuff like that. So, I mean, it looks cool at night and stuff. And you get puddle lights, I believe, which, I mean, that's pretty common on everything, actually. I don't know why I said that. And, yeah, pretty nice interior. And a sunroof, which I'm very jealous of. I love sunroofs. We'll get into that in a bit. But this Audi here, I think you could pick them up for around 10 grand nowadays, 10, 11, 12 maybe. In this condition, maybe a little more. I'll throw some numbers up on screen. But yeah, this one here was bought before COVID, I believe, and it was bought for a pretty good price, I'll admit. But yes, pretty nice little car for any entry-level business people, such as myself. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. It's a pretty cool little car. You could get mid-20 mpg in it on the highway, maybe 30s, which is not amazing for a 4-cylinder, I'll admit, but it certainly does the job and does it well. Although you need premium fuel, so that's a little annoying. But yeah, I mean, let's step into the interior, which is really the interesting part. All right, on into the interior, we're going to put the key into the key slot, or you can hit the start-stop button there to also turn the car on. Yeah, silence. Are you gonna... You won't shut up unless I close the door, will you? Yeah. Anyways, on to the interior of the Audi now, and it's a very familiar space because I got the same steering wheel my A7 had, same gear lever, Pretty much same controls down here. It's a little different, but it's pretty much the same. Same screen. Everything's pretty much the same. So that's all pretty cool. And yeah, it's a pretty nice place to be in here. You got some nice durable leather seats. I was hesitating to say comfortable because in reality, nothing's comfortable compared to the Infiniti anymore. You got all the usual menus and stuff in here. You can go up and down and do some searching through that, and all that will be good. Maybe. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to establish Bluetooth connection. No. But, yeah, you have that stuff. And, of course, you have your AC controls here, which operate the same as the A7. You hit the fan button here to go to fan speed, and you can manually adjust the speeds. I'll keep it on 2 so it don't melt. And you have heated seats. No cooled seats, though. I can do some digging around, see if you got cooled seats in the Prestige model with luxury seats. I'm pretty sure that'd be a feature. And, yeah. That's pretty much the AC controls. Just stuff you'd expect. Here's something I didn't do in the A7 video. Oh, this won't open. This won't open. That's because you have to hit the open button. Where you have 2 SD card slots and a SIM slot. The SIM slot is there because, yes, this car had cellular capabilities. You put a SIM card in, you can see there where it says 2G, and you can connect it to a cellular network, which was pretty cool. I believe you could do hotspots. Don't quote me on that. And you could do like Google Maps imaging and stuff like that and see buildings. Woohoo! Very cool. And of course, you have the classic Audi menu here. You don't have any drive modes in the A4 though. You just have normal this kind of stuff. So, also unlike the A7, no blind spot monitoring, but the A7 didn't have the Bang & Olufsen sound system. Well, mine didn't at least. This one does. And yeah, so menu, you got all this stuff. Pretty normal. And the sunroof I wanted to talk about, here it is, has a dial as a control. So that's pretty fun. You can twist it once and that'll open it just that much. And you know what? I'm feeling 2 notches. You know what? No, I'm feeling closed actually. So that's pretty fun to mess with. Just having a sunroof knob, which is it's just so strange to me why anyone would just do it halfway. But it's there in case you want to do it. And of course, this has automatic headlights with fog lights, front and rear. Also has the push to talk there, which never works in any of these cars and is awful. And you are missing the button, I believe it's on this side actually, and the other button was here, but no heated steering wheel, unlike my car, which did have a heated steering wheel. Yes, no heated steering wheel, but it hardly worked in my car anyway. Then you can see you got 2 cup holders here, and you got a center console full of stuff there. I'm not going to intrude too much on his personal space. In the glove box, you have a valet mode and no 6 CD changer like my car had. And yeah, let's look in the back here where we'll see a, like I said, entry-level business person. You got a clothes rack in the back for all your dry cleaned suits and stuff. Back seats. Nothing too unusual. We will, well, I'll just show you that there is AC controls, and that's about it back there. Nothing special at all. And, yeah, that'll pretty much do it for the interior of this car. Let's show you guys, I'll show you guys the engine bay. Wow, it's an engine bay for a 4-cylinder Golf engine. Who would have guessed? One thing I got to comment on, very easy access to the oil filter there. Very jealous. And very easy access to the catalytic converter there. Very jealous. Also, probably a cold air intake could go in pretty easily. And who knows about the blow-off valve, but things that he's not going to do. So, yep, here's the engine bay to the Audi A4. Not anything really interesting in particular. And while I'm thinking about it, here is the rear seats to the A4. As you can see, there's those controls there. And if you pull that open, you can see the little cigarette lighter. And does this come open? Nope. No heated or cooled seats back here, of course. And if you pull this center console down here, you will find, just like my A7 had, it was just a storage compartment plus really bad cup holders. So that's pretty cool. And now let's get on to driving the A4. All right, so driving the A4, and it has been a hot minute since I've driven an Audi. And sorry about the camera angle, I forgot my phone mount today, so we're dealing with what we got. Yes, I'm driving an Audi once again. I love it. I miss it. I miss getting to see the steering wheel and the shifter and the gauges. It's all coming back to me. So very much familiar feelings here. Very smooth ride, quiet on the inside, and good viewing angles all around. That's really what you're going to care about in this car. And another thing you're going to care about is our little roll to 60 test, which we will be doing, of course. So yes, let's go ahead and set that off. So AC off, traction control off, and we will be on our way. Oh yeah, sport mode on. Hopefully the phone does not fly out of its place here as I'm rolling forward. Thank you. And go. Boost lag. There it is. 60, right there. Not bad at all. I'd say that was about 50 feet away from the house, which is pretty good. And in terms of where that ranks, I think that is I want to say that's in front of the Armada. I want to say that's in front of the Armada, which is about where I'd expect this thing to be. But yeah, it's not a bad riding car once you're, you know, just doing the speed limit, cruising. Like I said, the boost lag is definitely there because this is the same 2-liter turbocharged motor that they use in the Golf GTI, I believe. It's a good motor, not exactly reliable, but a good motor, just for smoothness and for just being quiet, because it is very quiet in here. And that could be because I'm just used to driving straight pipe cars or cars with modified exhaust. But this one is, it's pretty good. I honestly miss the smoothness of the Audi, because what it lacks in like the seat being soft and cushy, it makes up with the multi-link suspension and the front suspension, whatever it is, being very comfortable. And the tires on the 18-inch wheels are also very comfortable. Oh, I missed that turn signal noise too. Yes, as we take a corner, this car is very planted for the sedan that it is, around slow corners. And I mean, I expect nothing less. You don't want something dangerous around a slow corner, I'll tell you that. Then you have a real problem if you have something dangerous around a slow corner, because then that's a problem. But yeah, this one, I mean, there's very little body roll for what it is, I'd say. So I think it has pretty good suspension, honestly. I'm just really in the missing it period right now, because I do really like this car a lot, actually. I like the way it feels when it rides, and I like how quiet and civilized it is. It definitely reminds me a lot of my A7, other than I tried to be stupid with that car, and this car has been treated very reasonably. So yeah, there's always that. And of course, there's just that I could be a little bit biased because I did enjoy my A7 so much. But yeah, in this car, very good acceleration for what you need it for. The top end, I'm sure, is plenty good. The gearing is very good because it's the same 8-speed that was in my A7, I believe. I can actually find that out. Shift up. No, it might be the 7-speed actually. Nope, it is the 8-speed. Okay, well, that's that mystery solved. It is the 8-speed that was in the A7 probably. Maybe a bit different gear ratios, I'm not sure. But it is a good transmission nonetheless. And of course, paired with that motor, makes for a very smooth experience, which is exactly what you'd want in this car, like I've said many times already. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to that car. It's very smooth. It is very, it's just a practical day-to-day car as you'd want. And it's decently fuel efficient, I'd say, decently. Plenty of power to do whatever you need to do every day, whether it's merge on an interstate, overtake someone, stuff like that. And the handling feels very good, and the braking feels very good. But all of those things combine into being a car that is not special. I mean, I know it's rich coming from me because I drive two very rare, well, two rare cars that are very special for me to drive, and I would bet they'd be pretty special for other people to drive as well. But two special cars. This car is not special in the slightest. It is a very good daily driver. Don't get me wrong, when I say it's not special, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it is a normal driving car. And it's I mean, there's nothing more than that. It's just a good daily driver. And that's okay to have, because for a lot of you looking into buying one of these things, it's great. You just got to make sure you can keep up with the maintenance, and then you're good to go. Once you can do that, though, this is a solid little car, and definitely worth considering buying. So yes, that's all my thoughts on this 2013 Audi A4. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe, because I know that button pops up and goes crazy now when you say subscribe. Also, leave a comment of what you would like me to do next. I'm glad I have more cars on the channel now. It's awesome. And yeah, just general comments. I love reading them. I love responding to them. So let me know. It's great to see. And as always, I will see you guys later. See ya!